Yo, what's going on YouTube? Jan Moses here back with my first My Team upload in 2024. First and foremost, Happy New Year's. Appreciate all of you guys for showing all the love here at Broth Cindy, both on YouTube and on Twitch, with all the different content that we drop. And probably speaking on behalf of Tony and I here, but it goes without saying we're very excited for what's to come here at Broth Cindy in 2024, and we're really hoping that we'll continue to get your guys' support going forward here. So once again, thank you. Wishing you guys nothing but the best here in 2024. Whenever the new year rolls around, everyone talks about their resolutions for the new year. No pun intended, obviously, given that the most recent promo we had in my team was called New Year's Resolution. But speaking of that, I think one of my resolutions when it comes to my team content in 2024, besides me wanting to actually upload gameplay videos, I just have not played a lot of online this year in my team so far, because I just know I'm not really that good because I barely play it. But one of my resolutions is, besides making online content or online gameplay videos, is to reserve criticism when it comes to certain things that they drop in my team until I actually give it a shot. In my most recent My Team video, I had some pretty harsh comments towards the Evo requirements for the players that were in the New Year's Resolution set, namely this Dikembe Mutombo, who I packed out of my Amethyst Equal Chance pack on either Friday or Saturday. And as you can see here, I ended up Evoing the Dikembe, even though I was very critical of having to get 23 pointers made with a center that has a 25 rated 3-ball. I want to just very briefly touch on a couple of things that I did. I actually ended up Evoing Pat Bev and JJ Redick, along with this Herbert Jones, who I think he's going to be a really good card to use in salary cap in the coming weeks. Once his salary number drops down from whatever it is now, 1,800, it could drop down to under 1,000, and if it does, this card is so good defensively, and with the Evo comes with so many good gold shooting badges. And I'll talk about why I Evoed these cards in a little bit. But I want to show you guys, not only did I get these 4 cards Evoed, I actually went ahead and I Evoed, which to me is absolutely crazy. I had no idea I was going to get involved in any of this stuff. I ended up Evoing, or getting the Evo requirements done, for my boy Mitchell Robinson, just because I had to. So my Mitchell Robinson now is a Ruby. This card could also become an absolute demon in the salary cap streets. I was actually able, speaking of salary cap, to yeah, they already changed the numbers on this. Dikembe was 3,000 salary all weekend, and I had to win a salary cap game so I can get the Amethyst Kevin Huerter. This is the lineup that I ran. Kawhi's up now to 2,500 too. He was 2,000 yesterday. This lineup was honestly really nice. I really liked it. And then off the bench, Malik Beasley was an absolute demon for me. But anyways, we're not here to talk about salary cap outside of what I mentioned earlier about some of these lower tier players being really good in salary cap potentially down the road. I also ended up Evoing Dennis Rodman, who I bought just because once I saw how, I don't want to say how easy it was to get this Dennis Rodman card, or the Evo's done for Dikembe, but when I saw that it was basically pretty brain dead and all kind of luck based, I ended up wanting to go for this Dennis Rodman because I think this Rodman card is going to actually be a really solid small forward, like I mentioned in my last video. And so now I'm going to have this card at my starting small forward spot more than likely until I get my next big upgrade, which will probably be, I don't know, I'm kind of waiting for the Pink Diamond Kevin Durant or Opal Kevin Durant, whatever the next KD card is. I really want Kevin Durant. I've yet to use one in my team this year, and I've always loved KD cards in my team. So, but just to show you guys what I did for these Evos to make it really easy, and I'm sure this is going to probably rhyme, if not be exactly the same as what other people have posted. The challenge that I played was under the Spotlight challenges in the Season 3 Spotlight category. This very first challenge is nice. I think all the other ones require you to bring 3 or more of the 25th anniversary players. The first one only requires you to bring 1. It's on semi-pro. If you bring, a center, you're going to be matched up against Simbular, who's really slow. So you should be able to do pretty well, I think, in terms of shooting the 3-ball. I was only taking corner 3s with Dikembe and Mitchell Robinson and Dennis Rodman. And so in order to do that, I gave them both bronze catch and shoot and corner specialists, and that helped dramatically. And then the last thing I did, which is arguably the most important step, you go to controller settings and you put this on real player percentage. I know a lot of people have probably talked about doing this for the Dikembe, the Dennis Rodman, and the Mitchell Robinson. This is also really helpful for you trying to Evo JJ Redick, because for me, a lot of the fast break shots or the fast break points that I got with him were transition 3-pointers in triple threat offline, and his release is terrible. So if you switch this on to real player percentage, you don't have to hold it for like 10 seconds for you to finally get the shot to be a green. Every single shot I took with him in transition that was open, doesn't matter if I held the shot button down for only like 2 seconds or 3 seconds as opposed to like the 5 or 6 that I feel like you needed if you have it based on, you know, the regular shot timing. I was knocking down threes with him. So, and I think that's a pretty nice segue for me to now talk about why I think it's a good idea for you guys if you have these cards being the Pat Bev, JJ Redick, and the Kenyon Martin card over here. I mentioned in my last video that 2K updated the exchange where you can only put in amethysts to get the deluxe packs now instead of rubies. And at first I didn't really get it, and over the weekend I kind of get it, even though I still hate it. Basically, because you can Evo these cards like Pat Bev and JJ Redick and Kenyon Martin, you can Evo these rubies up to amethysts, and these rubies only cost what, like 10k MT? You can get the deluxe packs basically for 10k MT if you don't mind going through the Evos. And these two cards in particular, their Evos are not bad. I mean, Pat Bev's is like, what is it? I think it's 20 assists, 5 layups, and 5 threes. And then the JJ Redick is 5 layups and 20 fast break points. So, I mean, you can get like these done in like a couple of triple threat offline games and then just leave them sitting in your collection. And then if you're able to pack one of them through a deluxe pack, then you can take the Evo one in your collection and you can, you know, exchange it for a New Year's Resolution deluxe pack, and then, you know, keep that cycle going basically. Then Evo the new ruby you got, rinse and repeat. You may not, you know, it's not going to be as foolproof as you just pulling a ruby from the door mini game or from a pack and just throwing that right into the exchange, right? You need to get pretty lucky. You need to, you know, when you open that deluxe pack, basically you really only want the rubies. But if you think about it, I mean, if you open up a deluxe pack and you get a ruby or higher, you're going to be happy, because if you get a ruby, you can Evo it to an amethyst and exchange it for another deluxe pack. And then if you get anything higher, you're going to get a shake, and I would love to get a shake in my deluxe pack if I were to open them. So I think that's pretty cool. Just wanted to make a quick comment on that. That's I guess a solid way, a solid workaround to get more deluxe packs. Because if you look at it, and by the way, these deals don't look great. I totally forgot about them. I would not get either of these. I mean, I have Dikembe. I would much rather do the Dikembe Evo again than spend 75k on David Robinson when we probably have Yao Ming coming out in a month. We probably have Pink Diamond Porzingis coming out even sooner. Have no interest in that. And then Anthony Edwards, why would I spend 99k on this for Edwards, Freaky, Brandon Ingram, and Dunktober Cat? Like, no interest in that whatsoever. Yeah, none of these packs really move me at all. I mean, is there anything else good that I missed from earlier? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I thought I saw somewhere there was like a equal chance 25th anniversary pack. I don't know if they removed that. I mean, if they did, it's totally fine. I really have no interest in opening that pack right now either. Nothing in the token market. They need to do something with the token market, man, because right now your best bet with the token market, unless you're grinding for, you know, whoever the major reward card is for the season. Like this season, it's Kevin Garnett, and if you're going for Garnett, you need all 3 of these cards. Otherwise, your best bet is to just wait until the final day before the season refreshes and then just buy deluxe packs. Or badge deluxe pack, sorry. Because you get a badge deluxe pack per token, so you can just empty out all your tokens on those, which is what I've been doing. I want to go ahead and open up. I have a few of these packs right here that I want to quickly get through. I wanted to see if I have another firework in one of these packs, because I am 1 firework away from RJ Barrett. And I think we're going to get it right here. Yes, we do. So we're going to take this one. Add to the exchange. RJ Barrett. You know, when this event started, I was so excited to get RJ Barrett because, you know, love him or hate him, that kid always tried on the Knicks. And You know, when I started putting in fireworks into his exchange set or whatever, he was a Knick, and I've now completed the collection and or completed the exchange for him, and he's a Toronto Raptor. So, which is whatever. If you want to hear my thoughts on the trade, I uploaded a video yesterday or 2 days ago covering my thoughts on that deal. I'm excited for RJ and IQ. Still love them both. Raptors are in the same division as the Knicks, but I don't have the same disdain for them as I do for a team like Boston. I mean, I hate the Miami Heat, you know, and I don't hate Toronto in the least. So excited for them both. Excited to have this RJ Barrett card on my team. As you can see here, he has that duo with Patrick Ewing. I'm not sure if I'm going to be running Ewing and RJ in my starting lineup. I might, but as of right now, I have Dikembe at the 5 and Hakeem at the 4. Let's go ahead and open up a couple of these packs right here as I guess, provide my closing thoughts on the week. If I had any advice to give you guys, we get a gold out of this Majestic Deluxe. Oh, that's so terrible, 2K. Oh, that's so bad. And the other one I have is a non-sellable, right? Yeah, we're going to just quick sell. Wow, what a waste. Thanks, 2K. Really appreciate that gold hot rod. This week, if you look at the My Team schedule, we really have nothing coming out content-wise, probably up until Friday. So, oh man, we got an Amethyst Mike Brown. I already have him. That's unfortunate. So I think this is a good week for you to just, you know, take it easy on 2K, grind your agendas. If you're dealing with any like 2K related burnout, I would just say this would be a good week for you to maybe take it easy. So we get a Ruby right here, which is really nice. So we're going to basically see, I think what I mentioned earlier, I don't even know if I want to call it a method, but we're going to see if it works. Unless we get Kenyon Martin, and we get Pat Bev. So now I'm going to quick sell the playbook. I am going to swap with my collection. Now let me see. So I can only sell him, which is unfortunate. So I can't put him into the exchange. So never mind. You got to just ignore what I said earlier. That is very unfortunate. I was hoping that you would at least be able to take this card and throw him into the exchange. Looks like I cannot, so we're going to have to, I guess, sell him for 700 because I can't put him into the exchange for anything that I really care about, I guess, right? The answer is no. I guess I'll put him into a bronze option pack. I still think these are better than getting 700 MT. Now, let me just take a quick look here before I open up these final two packs. If I go to collection, I can't take him and throw him into the exchange, can I? No. That is very unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. I was really hoping that 2K would give us the option to take the cards that we have, evoed up to Amethyst, and then exchange them. So, finding out in real time really sucks. I was really excited to tell you guys about that method. Welp. It is what it is. All right, moving on here. We have two more of these packs as we get a gold Jalen Suggs, who I already have as well. That's exciting. Is my other one sellable? It is not. All right, last pack. But yeah, like I said, if you're dealing with 2K burnout, this is a good week to kind of take it easy. We're 2 weeks away from the new season coming. As we get a Sapphire, more than likely from the collection. Are there any Sapphires I don't have? No, Bones Highland I already have. Can I throw Bones Highland into the exchange for another base pack? Yes. All right. This pack opening is not over yet. One last base pack. Can we get lucky? But yeah, we're 2 weeks away from the new season, from season 5 dropping. We get an Emerald. And it's a coach. Oh my god. We get Pat Connaughton. Shout out Monty Williams. Finally getting a win for the Pistons. Yeah, I would just say take it easy. We're 11 days away from season 4. This is a good week to grind up your MT. Again, I mentioned it in previous videos. We only have 11 more days of the door minigame being in Triple Threat offline and Clutch Time online, or Clutch Time offline as well. So the two most popular offline game modes outside of challenges reward you with a minigame that I think is pretty rewarding. And if you want to grind that this week, you can, because I guess for the remainder of this week, you can still get those New Year's packs. And you can still see we have roughly a week until those go away. So I guess they go through next Sunday. So go ahead and take advantage of that. If you want to throw your fireworks into the Ewing or the RJ Barrett, I think that's, I think those cards could also be really good in salary cap, because I don't think that content is for everyone. Not everyone's going to be grinding for those cards. Otherwise, I think there are a lot of good things in here that you want to throw them into. Like I may still do the Tista Season Future Deluxe. I could do the New Year's Resolution Deluxe. One thing I'm going to probably do first is I'm going to probably put them into the Tournament Battles East or Western Conference pack, because I need one more Tournament Battles card to have 13 to be able to play those challenges for 10K MT and the and I get the in-season tournament finals court, which I don't really care about the court. I mostly want the MT. Whereas if I put it into a deluxe, I may end up getting a dupe emerald, which really does nothing for me. So yeah, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, happy new year. If you're off from school this week or from work this week, or even if it's just today, enjoy the day. Make it a good one, and until next time, whenever that may be, I'll see you later.